Hello everyone and welcome to RNG University. On tonight's episode, the controllers of all control, Esper Control. So this deck is, well, I didn't exactly craft it myself. I took several deck lists I found online of Esper Control and I mishmashed them together. You'll now see an exact list of this online just because I could not find one that I'm very satisfied with, so I had to change things around a lot. So I ended up with this Esper Control deck, which looks really funny if you think about it, because unlike EDH where you're playing a lot of one-off or Good Magic where you play a lot of four-offs, we're playing a deck full of two-offs. We got two Deduce and Go for the Throw, we got Sunfall and Deadly Cover-Up, but all are two-offs. So what does this deck do? Let's talk about it. The idea of this deck is that we're going to control all elements of the board and then eventually land our Planeswalker in Wandering Emperor or Kaya and try to win that way. If our opponents control and we have to fight against their control cards, we're gonna Outrageous Robbery them until they're running out of cards. That's the idea of the deck. Now, in the removal sense, in the early game, we got 3 cutdowns for a lot of smaller creatures. We have 2 Go for the Throw. Let me put them aside here. 2 Go for the Throw and 2 Long Goodbyes. A lot of decks runs 4 Go for the Throw. I insist on running Long Goodbye. I feel like it's good. Destroy a Planeswalker or creature with mana value 3 or less, and it cannot be countered. That's something, right? If your opponent plays Liliana and they're like Demure Control or something, they can't counter it. And this deck doesn't struggle against cards like Liliana. So now we have Long Goodbye for that. We also have 4 No More Lies as our mana leak. That's pretty good. And then of course, then the other 2 drop Deduce to draw 2 cards. 2 mana to draw a card, and then 2 more mana to draw another card, all in 1 card. Yeah, it's reasonable in a standard kind of control deck. I'm gonna put this to the side a little bit here and talk about a 3 drop, which is 2 Quick Study, just 2 Quick Study and 1 Void Ren, in case we're playing somehow against a Rafine deck. Void Ren can also work. Long Goodbye also works really well against Rafine, but Void Ren works against almost anything. Just, we need something removed, it's gone. Alright, and then we have 4 Wandering Emperor in the 4 drop and 4 Memory Deluge. Pretty standard kind of control cards, so they're in there. And the 5 drop, I cut 2 Sunfalls, believe it or not. Most decks I found run 4 Sunfalls. I decided 2 Sunfall, and guess what? 2 Deadly Cover-Ups. We need exiles, we got Sunfalls. If we need to exile their graveyard, we got Deadly Cover-Up. So this is still a board wipe, but a board wipe that can go into their graveyard and remove one of their big threats. That's also pretty good. And then the 6 drop, we got 2 Farewell. 2 Farewell. Count them. 1 and then 2. 2 Farewells. In case we need a Farewell in the early game, and you know I don't want to waste our only Farewell. Now we have 2 of them. We can waste 1. And then we have Kaya, of course, the ultimate sort of win con. Just keep doing the +3 life and +2, gain 3 life, or opponent lose 3 life. Eventually they'll die from that too. And then of course, Outrageous Robbery, because if we run out of our cards, we'll rob their cards and use theirs. Alright, this goes here again, just so I can talk more about the lands. The land base is the hardest for me to figure out. So I got 1 of each of the basic lands and 1 of each of the channel lands. So Iganjo Plains, Otawara Islands, Takanuma Swamps, 1 of each. Then I have, here, let me talk about this. 6 blue-white lands in 4 Deserted Beach, 1 Meticulous Archive, and 1 Restless Anchorage. Now, I wanted to run the Archive, but I really could not kind of take away the Restless Anchorage, because that's usually a lot of times a win con on its own, just attacking them with an Anchorage. Then I have 6... I don't have 6. Let me move over here. Then I have 4 white and black lands. We don't have any white, or we don't have too many white cards in the deck, so white and black kind of can work, or rather, you know, white and black combo colors. And then I have 6 blue and black lands. See, it's very confusing, right? 6 blue and black in 2 Darkslick Shores, 2 Shipwreck Marsh, and 2 Undercity Sewers. I don't have the Reef because I feel like the Reef is a little bit of a demure card. It doesn't work very well in Esper Control. I need my mana color or mana basis. And then, of course, I had added 2 Darkslick Shores instead of 4 Marsh, unlike here I had the 4 Beach, because we have a lot of black mana in the early game that we need. So that's why the blue-black kind of goes up earlier. And then, of course, we have 4 Rafine Tower, because we are an Esper deck, and 1 Mirrex. In case of mirror matchup, we need a Mirrex. The one thing I could not fit in this deck is a land removal. So we don't have any land removal for Manland, or we have removal for Manland. We don't have removal for our opponent's Mirrex, and that will be a big deal. If we face a lot of decks with Mirrex, or if you face a lot of decks with Mirrex, you can definitely cut you know, those dual color lands and put in a... Where is my Esper Control? Oh, there it is. You can cut one of those dual color lands and put in Field of Ruin. I would suggest to be a little bit more hesitant on that, because Field of Ruin definitely will ruin you, because you only have 3 basics in that deck. Yeah, that's how I feel about the deck. Alright, this is Urza, Takahiro. Well, typical standard control deck. 2 lands, nothing really to play for like 3 turns. Can I afford to keep this hand? No. Better. Not really better, but I guess I'll put away the robbery. I need all my lands, right? So I got 2 removals. Alright, let's do this thing. Two 4 wipes and hope to get there. 2 4 whites and a hope. So we'll sewer them first. Do we Rafine Tower first, or do we sewer him first? Let's sewer first. Yeah. Skeletons. Oh boy. They can already get whatever they want if their skeleton dies. Right? It's got menace, so I can't block it. And I don't know if I want to remove... Oh, a bat. Well, we got a lot of board wipes, so... They're probably going to take quick study, if they know what's up. Yikes. Okay, well... That was one of those games. Esper Control, it's definitely very draw dependent. Our opponent is getting their board to do stuff to us. Maybe we'll get some cards at some point. No, we won't. Okay? We won't get any card at any point. We're gonna take a lot of damage, and then Rakdos might get us. I can't believe we're losing to Rakdos. That's just not a thing in Standard. But if all we're gonna draw are lands, it's definitely gonna look bad. This menace, so I can't even do anything to it. I can Sunfall, then this creature comes back. That feels kind of dumb. I can keep taking 3. I mean, I keep drawing lands. I only drew lands, so... Have I drawn a non-land card? Kaya. That's my non-land draw. So... Alright, well, I'm at 5. Do you have anything else? More lands. Excuse me, sir. Can I borrow you for more lands? Can I trouble you for some lands? Oh, this makes a 3-3, so... Let's do that. He can't sack to the end of turn, right? Yeah, we can't solve it to the end of turn. Then he can sack on his next turn. I get a 3-3. I'm at 5, so 3-3s are not gonna cut it. Face down. I can pay 3 to kill it, or I can Kaya to get some life. How much do I want to kill this? I mean, he might just have a removal for Kaya, and then that would put me in a really awkward situation, right? I can pay 3 to cut it down. I guess I'll do that so he can't turn it face up. He can turn it face up at any point. You may cast this card face down for 3. Turn it face up at any time for its disguise cost. So... Will I do it? It is a 6-2. Okay, can't stop it. It's also menace, so I die. Good game. Can't stop it, and also I can't, you know, do anything to it, and I'm at 5, so that'll kill me in one attack. That was horrendous. All I drew were lands. What was I supposed to do? You know, those cut downs would have really helped against the bat. Z-Bat. Alright, well, we're playing Magic here, so when you're playing Magic and you draw badly, it's always someone else's fault. So don't worry. We'll get him. I think it's Jello. Hello, Jello. Alright, 2 lands with the normal lie. I think I have 27 lands in this deck because we're a control deck, so I guess we'll see what happens. Still, I'm kind of very hesitant on keeping 2 lands. It's just that I have to keep a 2-lander since I'm going first. I got a counterspell and a removal, which does mean that I have justifications for keeping 2-lander, but still, I'm very hesitant. This 2-lander might just be the end of me. Some sort of ooze deck? That was not a land, so here we go. Not a land. Alright, here it comes. The mana screw with 27 lands in your deck. You just toss Shigeki like it was nothing. Do I toss the cut down like it was nothing? Oh, I'm gonna cry. What is this crap? I drew 10 cards. I drew 2 lands. It's like I'm running 12 lands in the deck. Roots. No root for you. That was not Shigeki. That was some rubber maverick dude. I don't know why I thought it was Shigeki for a second. Alright. You know what? Bye. Yeah, just draw 2 lands, right? That's all you need to do. Draw 2 lands. I like how... You know the shuffler is rigged. Everybody knows the shuffler is rigged. The Wizard team, the WotC team has came out and said the shuffler is rigged, and they specifically rigged it so that there's a hand smoothing algorithm so that the game that we just played does not happen. I don't know. Sounds like we're getting gaslit because that definitely happened. Alright, Raf 102, we got 4 lands and a Memory Deluge. We're going first, and I'm gonna regret this. So let's find out, right? I've shown the deck list. I got a lot of 1-drops and 2-drops with removal. Definitely doesn't feel like it right now. Alright, but against Boros, that a Gonjo's on turn 1. That's interesting. And then Sokazin's on turn 2. You're gonna have that. I think I know what's happening next. Oh man. Do I stop this? Do I have a play next turn? I don't have a play. I don't know why I pretend like I have a play. I don't. Keep to the top. Another Warden. Yoshin Frontliner. That's a big board there. Keep to the top. Alright, they kept to the top. What card did you keep? That was an Inspector! I got tricked. I thought it was a non-dumb card. It was very dumb. I have to counter that. But it does mean top deck remove Board Wiper nothing now. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's lethal. Yeah, I couldn't get this kind of Boros hand when I played. Also, there is a reason why I didn't run Temporary Lockdown in the deck. And that was because I wanted to have the better board wipes. Temporary Lockdown is a good board wipe only against this deck and nothing else. That Boros deck. And honestly, I haven't seen a lot of Boros lately. I thought people just gave up on it. Just a fun guy? Hey, that guy's a fun guy. This time, we actually have cards to play. What do you know? I don't think we're going... Are we going first? We are going first. Okay. Well, Marsh, it looks weird, but I can have cut down next turn now. I guess it didn't matter here if I had cut down or not. Another Boros. Another day, another Boros. Kill it. Kill it with fire. I guess we'll have to quick study this turn. So I'm not playing the sewer. Yeesh. I guess I don't even get to quick study this turn. Killed the Anin Bakel. I had to do that. Take 3 here. We're gonna put on the 15, which is still not dead. Alright, let's sewer it up. This is nice, right? This is nice. If I toss this, then he will know that I have... No, you know what? I'll keep. If I toss this, then he'll know that I have a board wipe in my hand. And we can play differently. And honestly, I'm not sure if the board wipe's going to matter as much. Let's see if I have 2 turns. Because I definitely have enough to board wipe him. And I can board wipe him back to back. He's gonna grow the Warden. Oh, another frontliner. Yep. Let him scry. To the bottom, you say. To shreds, you say. Untap land? Oh boy. Not white. Not white means that I can board wipe everything. Yeah, I can board wipe everything, but I don't have white, which means that actually let's remove 6. There's a thing in your graveyard I like to get rid of. Recruiter, huh? Well, somebody is playing Boros like no tomorrow. There's 2 of those Yoshian frontliners. They're both gone. You can play the Recruiter. No. Never didn't have it. To the top. Oh boy, that's scary. Ooh, a Shattered. Shattered Sanctum is... I can Sunfall this. I want to Sunfall 1 card though. So, well, Shattered Sanctum can also help me turn the Restless Anchorage live, right? No, I still think I want to do this. A Plains. Definitely don't want another land here. I don't even know why this is live. What am I gonna do? Tap the Restless Anchorage to turn itself into a... Yep, you got it. Goldair and Epicure. Somebody forgot to tap their things for their Warden. The Shane post-combat tap. Yeah, there it is. 3-4. Scry? To the top. Gutsy. Alright, we'll go to my turn. So, I'm gonna play this land, because I can. And then I'm gonna Kaya him. That only give me a warden. I'm gonna Sunfall him. Right? It exiles a creature, and then it gets a token of as a spirit. You know, it would be funny if I exiled the. Oh, it's just gonna cast it. Okay. 3/2. It's gonna attack. Buddy, did you forget that I have this? Alright, I guess Boros is just gonna give up. We'll Shores him.
Nobody deserves these blades more than Phyrexia. Just give up already.
That what she said. No? You wanna keep going? The thing about the blood token is that once you tap it for the warning, you can't even use it to discard. He wants to keep going? He wants to keep going. I can draw 2 cards. Or I can exile the free card draw, right? I'm at 12. Can he burst me for 12?
I've done my research.
Scry 1. You get a free scry. You should be so proud. To the top. Get rid of that. You want to get to the top. Gleeful Demolition. You know, I don't think I can counter it, so you got it. You must be so gleeful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can steal 6 cards from him. Or I can draw 4 cards from my own deck. A Void Ren. I want to land. I need lands. Why not? Let's take a Void Ren too. Memory Deluge will go in the graveyard. It's enough. Wow. Land much? Okay, well, I guess was not expecting that. Did I draw 2 more lands? Or should I gain a little bit of life? He's got 1 card left, right? Let's get the life going.
You're not.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'll have 3 mana. So I don't want the Restless Fortress right now. I want to be able to Memory Deluge and also Void Ren. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I should be able to Void Ren and Deluge at the same time. Emo Dang Recruiter? That's real good. Where's your attack going? Oh, face! Alright, well, let's see here. I can actually turn this live too. That's a 2/3. I can block one of those. Maybe I'll just do that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's not killing me. Alright, now we're talking. Real cards. Emperor, go for the throne. And then a goodbye. Sayonara, buddy. I can gain 3 life. And you lose 3 life. And
your time's almost
let's
done.
see, I have 10 mana, right? So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't have to discard right now. So alright. It's removal, removal, and removal. I can remove everything if I wanted to. Vampires. I can't counter a vampire no more. Wandering Emperor.
Run away. You'll be safer. I am almost sad to see you go.
There's always a man in open, so maybe he has something. He's really playing. Is he a bot? No, he's just a fun guy. Case. It's gonna deal 1 damage to the 1 card that I have. What does it do? His creatures get +1/+0. I had enough of your creatures. I can take out his creatures, then there will be my creatures. That seems like fun.
That's it. You gotta go.
You gotta go.
Remember your training.
Drop the fortress. I don't know why our opponent's still in the game, honestly. He wants to do his thing, we'll let him do his thing. Still? Yeah, that's what I thought. Boros. Typical. I mean, the game was won when we board wiped him, I think. It was just dragging it out. Alright. Esper Legends, or Esper Legends. Esper Control gets us a win. Here or there. I really don't think Esper Control is that good of a deck in best of 1 in a current standard. That's a very long, like, qualifier to add. But the most thing I like about this deck is that it's fun to play for me. So, you know, nothing else really matters. Even when I'm salty and losing, it's still fun to play for me. Alright, that's good. I like to study. I'm a nerd. Yeah. You might think I have a counter spell or something. Okay. Do I want to kill that? I have a cut down. There's a target. Does it get more obvious than that? We've got so much control elements now. You can play it back, I guess. Doesn't hurt me. Alright. He's gonna try to gain a lot of life. A bat. If I draw this card right now, he might just take it out. But if I don't draw this card right now, we would just target it. See, we're okay. The bat's gotta go at some point, right? It can't stay forever. In fact, we never drew farewell in like all the games that we played. What do you take? Wandering Emperor. To be fair, it is a removal. The bat will attack. Children. I gotta draw cards in response to that. That's a long goodbye. Yikes. Okay, guess I have to draw cards and take damage? Not anymore. Alright, I have enough, right? I got 2 quick studies in the graveyard. Enough mana. I don't even care about your bat. I think your deck tries to win with children. Yep, goodbye. What kind of a king, Mike, huh? What kind of a king are you, coward? Oh, we had a really good, like, opener, I think. Very tempo efficient to just kind of remove things, and their bat really didn't get them anywhere. And that's the thing about bats against control deck. It's eventually gotta go, right? And it's just delaying the inevitable, unless you can tempo your opponent out. So, let's talk about our Esper control deck, because I think it's great. It's not a great deck in that it will get you to Mythic very easily. Definitely not easy. So many dimensions to play, so many ways to mulligan, so many ways to play out your hand. But ultimately, though, when it comes down to the deck itself, this is still one of my most preferred deck to play in Standard, just because it's fun. It's even when I'm losing, even when I'm struggling, I feel like I might have an out. Every turn, I think about what I can draw to have an out, and the only time when I absolutely cannot come back is when our opponent is bursting us out aggressively. And in those games, it ends fast. I'll go to the next one. It's fine. It did not pan well. I did not draw well. I drew 2 lands after 17 turns. Those kind of games do happen, but overall, the deck itself, right? It performs based on the way you play it. And if you misplay it, it's going to be a terrible deck. If you play it well enough, it's going to be a fairly decent deck. And it definitely has answers. It has sort of ways to push your initiative. It's ways to push your card advantage. It's got all of those. If you play it right, this is a powerful deck. It's really why I'd rather play Control if I have, if I had to pick a deck to play forever, I'd rather play a Control deck, because you always will be graded on how good you're playing the deck rather than how good the deck is itself. And that's what makes these kind of games fun. Really, that's all I got for all the Control decks out there, but for Esper Control especially, because it's so mana intensive and mana color intensive. You really have to know what you're doing. Some games we're out of white mana, we want to play white cards. Some games we're out of black mana, we try to play black cards, right? And it really depends on how you're not just managing the cards in your hand, how you're managing the mana on the board to play the cards that you want to play. And I know Wizards have been releasing a lot of these dual color lands to help kind of fight against that, but overall, still, with a 3-color deck, you have to think about what kind of mana managing are you doing. Mana managing. I like the sound of that. Really, that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.